going on, guys? Welcome back today. A little different. All right, no distractions, no fancy edits. All right, we're going to get right to the meat of the video. Okay, maybe just one. Just one. War Machine is a freaking badass now. And let me tell you guys, this card got way better. Not only because now it's a 4/7, which is not near as bad of a card, but it having an ongoing ability over on reveal is dramatically increasing this card's stocks way up. First of all, it's an ability that you pretty much want in any game, right? There are so many locations that you just don't have to give a damn about and or cards that you can play now. So it's just a good on-curve play for a ton of different decks. But on top of that, elite synergy with cards that you already play and some that you don't, right? Let's go ahead and start there. First of all, you've seen it on all the thumbnails. I've seen like a million already. Yes, Storm, War Machine, they should always be played together. You can storm a lane, set it, forget it, and you don't even have to care about it. Don't play follow-up in there because it doesn't matter. You can play in there at any point if you do draw and play down the War Machine. Or you can just have that as a nice little safe haven where you can play down a Doctor Doom and then not worry about a Cosmo, something like that. Just very nice to have that. You know, combined with Legion, you've seen that kind of gimmick. It doesn't always win games, but to be able to storm and then flood all the lanes and you have War Machines, so you can play in any of those is kind of crazy and an instant win condition when it does happen. Now we have things like Goose, right? Taking it down to the 2 cost. Cost restriction Goose gives, but with War Machine, he doesn't give a damn. Your opponent's going to be restricted. You're not. Just a very good on-curve play. And you'll see a lot of good ongoing cards. Professor X, you can move into him now, but you can play this all with Spectrum, and you've got this really cool, crazy ongoing deck. Maybe Madam Web's in there too if you got that card. So altogether, just fantastic location. Control cards for offense and defense. Jean Grey, your opponent has to play there. You can play wherever you want to, and that's going to really hurt a lot of decks that want to be playing in a ton of different lanes. Outside of that, we also have cards that you just weren't playing. Ebony Maw. Tell me, comment. I don't believe you, but comment if you're not playing Sauron, you're not playing Ebony Maw. And now that 1/7 with the huge risk of an ability is worth it because you can play him whenever and play into the Ebony Maw lane, or you could just play him on turn 6 as a 1/7 powerhouse of a card. So obviously really good to put with War Machine. Infinite, you knew these when War Machine came out. Infinite being a 6/20 that you can play with no restriction now is insane. No longer do you have to play this awkward turn 5 card. The Infinite stocks went way up. Love the synergy with him and War Machine. The 4-cost Kings, you've got Cool Obsidian, Crossbone, Sentry. All these guys usually have restrictions. Now, just pure awesome power. Hell, you could go extra crazy and play something like Electro and not be limited to 1 card per turn, or even Giganto. Please don't play Giganto. And this is just a handful of the locations, but there's a lot of them out there that restrict you from playing cards in certain places, and now you don't have to worry about that whatsoever. So you have instant synergy with something that's in every game, obviously, being locations. All right, so let's go and show you guys the decks that we have lined up today. Now, you don't have to be a genius, a cook, to come up with a control deck. You know, the typical Storm, Legion action. We're seeing that kind of all over, right? I wanted to give you guys some decks today that are a bit more unique because you are going to run into a lot of quote-unquote mirror matches with other War Machine Legion gimmicks. Now, we're bringing back Surprise Ultron, guys. But this time, we're not giving away really anything that we are playing Ultron. No Sandman, not even Patriot, although he can be fluxed in here. And this deck, guys, just gives us a lot of control. We obviously have, you know, the Ebony Maw, the Infinite, and War Machine that we can play with him down. But we have Quake to manipulate locations, or just simply put the flooded location on a empty lane and then War Machine and play in there later. And you're trying to do what you usually do with Ultron decks. This deck is going to let you scale extremely high if you want to in one lane with something like Iron Man into the Ultron, or you can go with just the Infinite Slam or the Cool Obsidian to the Iron Man. But then we also have that lockdown kind of gimmick. We've got safety gates as well with the Shang-Chi as a tech card that you can put in for Red Guardian. We have the simple just play Storm, play War Machine, play Legion, and then play probably Ultron and win the game. I would say by far the most flexible cards here are Iron Man, Shang-Chi, and Quake. You can go with Patriot and Doctor Doom. I think that just has great synergy. Patriot does give away a little bit of what you're doing, but it, you know, obviously can really help out your Ultron. But usually I find that Ultron just has enough stats on his own. He doesn't need that much help, especially in this lockdown deck where you can play wherever you want to. You can, you know, avoid the Cosmo with Ultron. And then you have an either-or situation if you need to just go with big raw power. I would say for the most part, I love to put negative power on their side with the White Widow, try to storm off a lane, and if I don't have the Legion, gimmick, then I love playing just Iron Man and Ultron. It stacks high vertically, and it adds a ton wide that it's tough to compete with. Again, make it your own. I think this is a freaking just fun deck to combine War Machine, Iron Man, and Ultron all together here. But next up, we're going to bring back a classic when War Machine came out, and that is War Knight. Black Knight just has clear and obvious synergy, and we had a lot of buffs to cards that, well, are going to boost both War Machine's play and Black Knight. First of all, you might have noticed with a keen eye that I've got my sexy lady there in Arrow. She's got the buff. We got to play her. As a bonus, she also reduces Scar's cost, and it's a Black Knight deck, right? But Ghost Rider and Black Cat did get boosted up in value. What's great is if you play Black Knight on 1 and do nothing and Black Cat discards herself, then you just get a 4/10 Ebony Blade. A little bit about patience, right? Like, get the Hope Summers down and scale up your energy to play Infinite or some of these cards alongside Scar if you want to go that route. War Machine is just fantastic here, and mainly his role is for the Ebony Maw and the Infinite and the Crossbones. But then we can also bring back anything with Ghost Rider for some quick, massive power. If Black Cat, again, does discard herself, then you can just have a 14 power play with Ghost Rider and the Black Cat that came back. This deck can go wide. It's got a lot of potential. You do have the instant win line if you do get the Blade into the Infinite with the 420, right? So it's great that it has consistency and good value, but also can punch up and really break out if you get the combo right. And then lastly, guys, we have kind of like a War Zoo deck, if you will. You could call it War Not. I don't know, a couple names. You can give me a better name down below. But this is a Zoo deck mixed into the classic She-Not deck. But now we've got a couple combos going on, right? We have Marvel Boy with the instantaneous great 1-drops in Sunspot, Squirrel, and Ebony. Fantastic playlines there. Again, you got the Storm, the War Machine, and the Legion play if you want to go that route, which is great for all these cheap cards like the Squirrel. Kyera is almost a must with all the 6 costs and 1s that we're slamming out. If a Killmonger comes, you're going to be in bad shape. We're kind of depending on these boosted up 1-drops. Cold Obsidian can be played on any lane if you have the Squirrels out, but if you don't, you do have War Machine to play him as well. And then you have the classic She-Hulk and Infinite. Obviously, guys, on turn 3, you want to play Hope Summers, War Machine on 4, and then, if you can, skip 5 altogether, and you can play Infinite and She-Hulk wherever the hell you want to. So it's a pretty damn good combo. Or if you play Hope Summers and War Machine, you can play the Infinite on turn 5, and then save turn 6 for another play that's maybe a bit more spread out. So all these decks are doing a little bit of different things, and you're not relying on just getting the nuts, right? Getting the Storm into Legion War Machine thing. That's great, but guess what? A lot of mirror matches out there right now, so you need some other dependable power plays, and I made sure every deck had multiple win conditions, and they've all worked out great for me in testing. With that, let's go to jump into some battles. Quick reminder, as always, because we have to. December's right around the corner. 140K subs. We're trying to get to 150. That's the big goal, the big tuna, if you will. Also, Cozy TV, Marvel Lore made a second channel, so go check that out. A gentle reminder. But you know what would be nice, guys? If I got a haircut right about now. Look at that. Got a haircut, guys. Wish granted. We have Ebony Maw that we can throw down right now. And we're going to go to do that even without War Machine. Because Grand Central is going to add a card there anyway. So we feel semi-safe about that. We don't have a lot of our low-cost cards, but let's see if we can manage still. We see a Jeff, and right now that kind of means there's definitely going to be some Storm shenanigans going on. Which, let's go ahead and storm this right side for now.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hope Summers. All right, so we desperately need... Well, that's pretty good, but we definitely... We need our War Machine if we want to make this work, right? So, we can throw this here. Oh, he got my War Machine. Get out of here, man. All right, so that means we're not going to get War Machine, obviously, right now, which I think is okay. He can play in any location, so they just don't care. And we do have Shang-Chi. I mean, having Shang is nice. Let's just get Legion down for now. Vision into Kitty Pryde. Okay. We do have Copycat, keep in mind, to fly to where we need to. This is where the Ultron comes in, though. This is where I think Ultron's just ridiculous, right? Like, we could play it here. Play it here. I'm thinking we probably go... Probably middle, right? And then it fills all these out, and this Copycat moves if it needs to. Okay.
There's no strings on me.
Did it happen?
Power must be controlled.
Yo, guys, we won. And it depends, actually. This could be Doom or something. I guess he figured that we wouldn't have an Ultron to fill the board. Hey, listen. Surprise Ultron. That's the whole name of it. Lord Snow. We have a Danger Room. We have the Quake, Ultron, Shang-Chi. I like Quake a lot for Danger Room. That's a fun one. We both skipped turn 1. Negative Zone. He's probably going to be playing over here, we would imagine, yeah. I don't really even want to do this yet, but I suppose. Let's play it here, and it's going to shift this. If she dies, she dies, and they're probably going to play here and avoid this, so... Or they skip it. Oh my god, they join me. Well, would you imagine that? Sable? Yeah, we don't really care what that hits. Look at that. We survived. Pure skill and knowledge. Pet Mansion? Oof, good god. Do we even want to play Nebula right now? I suppose. I mean, how we could just lose ourselves the game is playing Legion on Negative Zone.
Wind,
Ooh.
aid my hand.
Okay, we don't have War Machine yet. Pretty bad no matter what. I suppose we'll just play this because we can. If he has War Machine, it's a bummer. Yep. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. All right. Do we have War Machine now though? Because here comes the Legion, right? No, we don't. Well, we could at least redo this. Like this is gonna be Legion right here in the middle. So should we just beat this guy at his own game? We're going to play this here. Okay, so they're all going to go to Flooded. Then it's going to re-flood it, allowing us to play there. And then we play Ultron. Now, I'm unsure if we can win with that strategy. We might be able to. Let's roll it, dude. I don't think he's expecting it. Copycat? Okay, hold on there. Hey, hold on, buddy. You were supposed to... Hold on there. You were supposed to do the Legion play. That's not what we agreed. That's not what we agreed on. Okay, well, this is a little tougher than it was. There's a world where we can win, right? Like, this goes up a massive 14 points, which is nice. Definitely get us a little above them. If he doesn't play, your Nebula goes up, we could win this lane, and then we're filling up this lane. He probably can just beat us, but we're going to ship it because it's Surprise Ultron. Oh, God, that's too many cards. What is he doing? There's too many. Although we do win the middle. Yo, we won. Surprise Ultron! Surprise! Dude, I thought for sure how that guy laid out his game that we were going to 5-head that with the Storm play. He hit me with the double copycat widows and we still won. All right, so we go through turn 1. We got Nebula down left side. Baxter building is in the dead mid. And we will go ahead and... get that going for a little bit of negative change. Nico with the ×2 is fine. We have Storm now to go crazy. Weird World is a bummer, but we did get War Machine, so we are A-okay with that. Let's go ahead and play down Storm. We're going to go, yeah, Storm here. We have our Ultron too. Let's just Storm it left side.
Wind, aid my hand.
Not ideal. Wouldn't call that ideal, guys. But the good news is we play this here. It floods over there. We play down the Jeff. We play down the War Machine. We win. I thought about flooding the other side, but this is good as well. He's going to go into that. He... read our bluff. He didn't. We're fine. Okay. Nocturne right's perfect. That's the one location he cannot change. Turn 5. To me, I believe this is just the War Machine turn, right? This is just the War Machine turn. Then we do this right here. Or do we simply play Iron Man here, move the Jeff, and play the Ultron down? That's also got to be pretty damn good. I'm going to say we don't go War Machine here. Well, that complicates things. 3. 9, 11, 13. We'd at least win that. I mean, we have to make sure we win this, which I think we will. This should be good. He'd have to really spread himself out. If he goes Odin, yeah, it's not enough.
There's no strings on me.
Beautiful.
Are ye worthy?
I'm looking at doing the quick math. Yeah, this can't and won't. It was close, though. It did do a nice little double up there, so I will give him the props. But surprise Ultron.
Victory.
Doing its thing. We're going to end turn 1, skipping our turn. We have a Fisk Tower. We do have our Storm, our War Machine, and our Legion. So we have the combo. It's done, ready to go. And we're going to snap as well. He's going to try. He's probably going to play right there in the middle to try to kill one of our cards. And we are just going to swap that out on him. And then probably Storm on top of our quick location here. Although it doesn't matter. Okay, so he can't do anything. So that was kind of worthless. But don't worry about it. Let's go to grab. Do we want to? Let's go and Storm left side over here. And then, like, this is just the like cut and dry, easy win. Like, if they don't have a response to this, they lose. We play this. We play War Machine. Play Legion. Game over. We'll see. A lot of people should be able. Okay, all right. Spider-Man, dude. I haven't in this economy. We haven't seen that card in ages. Well, we barely need a Legion. We'll go ahead and play War Machine down because we can. And we can Legion it up here if we want to or whatever. Let's see what he plays. It's a rough time for him. Rough time for the move gamer over here. Yeah. Did we just do this and we just end it at this point? And then we can Ultron anywhere. I mean, he's gonna. Like, if he doesn't have a response, it's over. Like, that's how easy this strategy... And that's why you have the Legion in the deck no matter what. Now, he does have a Madam Web. So, he can do one move. He can do one move. So, you know, hats off to him. So, you can get that to a 9. Maybe do something special over there. This is where we just slam down the Ultron. We know we're going to probably lose this lane. And then we just fill up the other two. But he should retreat here, we would assume. And look at that. Maroon 6, you didn't need Adam. The band was better without him anyway, and you have common sense. So good job on him. And again, that's just like the token. We had to have one game where it's just like, yep, they can't do anything. Nebula, Ebony Maw to get things cooking. No War Machine yet. Let's get the Nebula out right now. He goes Maw. God, so many mirror matches. This deck is just so... They get rid of Pro X because they don't like lockdown, and then they release this beast. We'll go Ebony back into that lane. We also have Storm. I mean, we are going to need a War Machine. Most likely against this guy. This guy's playing a similar deck, man. I haven't seen a Quake in a minute. That sucks that we got those. Hopefully we don't draw them. Ooh, there's the War Machine. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. We'll play Storm down now. And then we have Lake Hellas here. So this would be major if we were able to get the Ultron.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, get this. It sucks. Actually, he's going to move that, and it's going to change it. Because I could play this here, but I think Order of Operations, that doesn't work anymore. All right, let's throw down the War Machine now. We should probably just snap, right? Should I play this here? Because he's just going to move it anyway. This is where it's like, I won't snap for content. I would typically snap here, though, if I were you guys. He doesn't move the Nocturne. He plays a War Machine. Would you look at that? What else we got? Come on, Ultron. Come on. These are actually cracked. I'm thinking we go with Coal and Vibranium. We're spread out pretty well here. Pretty well. Right. Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
I mean, Ultron would be a dubs in the middle if we got him. Naturally, we don't. We think this cat has Ultron? I'm going to play here. I'm going to play right side. We're going to hope this guy doesn't have Ultron. Oh, he's out here. Okay. If I would have got out Ultron on my surprise Ultron, you guys can see here, though, the reason I'll keep this battle in there is Ultron in the middle would have been obviously massive here. And The goal is to win a lane, shut down, and then just win the other one with Ultron and Co. Ebony Maw. We have a little Quake action. We're not going to play Maw yet. Let's see what else we can get. We need more of the story, right? Well, I do like Quake because he's going to be playing into that. So we can play... We can play this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he plays Madam. Yo, I think I'm just going to straight up play Storm right here. Shut down the Madam Web. You know, we don't have War Machine, but I don't think I care. Although, the only problem with doing this now is if we don't get War Machine, we don't have a 1-drop, making all this very awkward. We're going to go Storm here because outside of Shang-Chi, we're happy with what Sakaar comes down. If it is Ultron, it's going to be tough for him to fill that out anyway. It's Ebony. Not ideal. That would have been ideal in reverse order. Yo, I can't do anything. Like, what am I doing? I guess we're going to anticipate him moving the Goliath. Let's just go with that. You want to 5-head this? Go ahead, Snake. Move it on over. Don't move it left, though. You should, because there's Stark Tower, but that's flooding. You should get to it. Sucker. Okay. 5-head.
Power must be controlled.
Love to see it, although we haven't done any, you know, we haven't completed our mission yet. Okay, he goes White Widow into a Jeff. Still not bad. Not bad, but we did do well there. We did do well. Okay, we have a -1 Iron Man. Oh, wow. A lot of great stuff happening here. This seems okay. I think we benefit okay off of it. All these would get +2, which is nice. We're going to go with Iron Man now, because I think playing the Iron Man into Ultron has a shot.
I am Iron Man. All systems go.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I think we got to go with this, right? We throw this down. We got 9, 10. We're winning here, but he's probably going to play a card there. This would give us just the 2, but we'd go up 3, and we don't think he can play in there. To me, this is Surprise Ultron, easy dub. I suppose he could move something to the right and play in the middle, but no, he leaves. We didn't get to surprise him, but we did win. Would you look at that? We have our Blade ready to go right now. Hope Summers as well. Could be playing a Zoo deck or the one that we featured today. Hotel Inferno. Get rid of Scar. I don't hate that. Bring it back with a Ghost Rider, maybe. Why? Okay, he's just playing pure old school Patriot, it looks like. We get rid of Misty Knight. That's awful. And Kiln. Let's go to play Hope Summers over here. We'll see if we're winning. We are massive. Okay. So we're going to go Crossbones left side, get our double draw. And then I feel pretty good. They killed our War Machine? You got to be kidding me. All right, let's go ahead and get our Crossbones here. And then, I mean, that gives us a lot of options. Yeah, we'll go Crossbones here. It's fine with us.
Gotta run, hun.
Okay. They've got Prio. I think we slammed on the Ghost Rider here. Play the armor here. Kind of see what happens from that point. Yeah, he's probably just going to Ultron, right?
I'm coming for you.
So those little effers are 4, 5 apiece. So he can have 10 here, and then he's going to add 8 here. This is the only place he could play it, right? So 8 goes up to 21. This is 17. We're already winning against that. So this is actually dope. We can play this here, this here. That should win it, right? Unless I'm just being an idiot. That should win it. He also would have 8 power Doombots, which would also not be enough. Some card I'm not expecting we would lose, but I don't think he will. Yeah, this has just got to be Ultron. You can't surprise the Surprise Ultron player. You can't do it. Nice. All right. Okay, that was good. Black Knight coming in clutch there. We got an Arrow who didn't do much either. Just did some simple math, really. Couldn't even talk. Kind of stuttered there. All right, so we have Nidavellir. We have the Hood. He might push that over here. Let's go to play Armor mid. Scar goes down. I think that's okay. We can live with that. And the Demon. Fogwells, hello. All right, so this is good. Blade into Ebony. This is fine. I mean, he's probably going to ruin our day there. I mean, we could go... Let's do this, actually. I don't mind this. White Widow clone, okay. There he is. There he blows. We love to see it, guys. We love to see it. Okay. This here feels pretty good. This is okay over there. I probably just want to go left side with this. The Viper is most likely inbound. This is going to be another White Widow if I had to guess. I don't know if he's going to go White Widow here or there, but we're going to play this over here. Plays Wiccan? I don't even know. Has he played on curve? Yeah, I think he has. Okay. That's fine. We don't have to play into there. That works out for us. We could get a Ghost Rider. That's kind of nice, too. I'm going to play Black Hat now, though. Yeah, because we had the Crossbones, too. I'm going to play Black Hat now. Because we can. And then we'll figure out what we need to do left side. This is probably like a Viper Black Widow play or something. Okay, yeah. Do we have... I would be shocked if they had enough to put here. He does have a lot of bonus energy, though, so we have to kind of look out for that. And then we have this. So we have a Ghost Rider. So this is putting down 14, man. There's only 11. He just has to put down 9. Ship it.
I found the rock.
Can he put 9 down? No, he can't. We called him for his bluff. Wow.
I'm coming for you.
That Darkhawk scared the life out of me, but not enough, buddy. Not enough. It was close. It was uncomfortably close. Little Savage Land. That's always fun. We have Ebony Maw as well. We want to play him. We have War Machine, so let's play him left side to start. Kitty Pride. Little Mojo World, so we can fill that out. Of course, I get this one. I'm not playing Ultron. Get armor down in the mid. Then we'll go Hope Summers into War Machine. Hello, Oscord Tower. Let's get Hope Summers down now. Again, we could go War Machine, we could go Crossbones. Depends what we want to do. Let's see. Got the Infinite. Okay, so what's cool is like no matter... Yeah, let's just go... We're going to go War Machine now. And I kind of... Oh, I kind of want... We're going to snap. We're going to hope he doesn't leave. If he does, he does. Oh, baby! That's what I'm talking about, Loki. So we will be able to play Infinite this next turn. Probably play that mid. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do to be fair here. Maybe putting a lot of energy out. My God. Ghost Rider is interesting. We don't have anything discarded at the moment. It's definitely Infinite now. And I'm thinking we just don't overthink it and we play the Knot over here. Although we could play Infinite here, play Scar here, or Crossbones there. Yeah, we could do that.
Hello, can you understand me?
Okay. So they can move some stuff. I'm not afraid about losing the middle anymore. Do that. I mean, is it just simply... We could do this. But then we're kind of worried about that. I think we got to go high. Usually I love splitting and going through all the lanes. The only thing I'm worried about is the Shang-Chi that comes out of nowhere. But if we get that, I think we deserve to lose to it. Right? Yeah, let's ship it. Okay, so that would have been fun. Oh, okay, okay. What does he got here? Just don't be shunk. That's also okay. That's also okay, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Good stuff. Got the 8-cuber. It was it was a little close here with the Juggernaut, but we filled out, and that's where you love the early armor play, too. Portal, always fine with our freaking Black Knight deck. We don't have War Machine, so Ebony's a bit risky, kind of here, but I don't hate it. We don't have any other cheap cards, though, so we can just hold on to him for now.
I am Ego.
I mean,
This
I'm down
is
for it.
my domain.
I'm down for it. Let's do it. Come on. You know the rules. You know the rules. Come on. Somebody enlighten this man. You know the rules. Okay. Man. I feel like I need to re-educate people. It's not a choice. It's in the terms and conditions.